Okay, so the other night I got the base of Finny's new cage finished up. As you can see, it's all made of storage cubes like the rest of our rabbit's cages. So what I decided to do instead of leaving the whole thing closed was have 3 of the grids that open. So I've left the 2 on the very right and left sides clipped with the binder clips to the already existing rabbit cage, and then I've got that's provided extra support so it's not leaning at the front, and then I've got 1 grid here that's going to open and 2 grids here because I'm planning on having the litter box on the far left side over here. So 2 open here, so that way I can still get into the cage no problem, but it's still going to provide proper structure when I close it. Now the only other thing I wondered is support at the bottom here, because I can't actually put any zip ties if I want these to be doors, and I knew I wasn't going to be able to do that right here anyways because this is actually the top of the door to Willow's cage. So my husband and I are kind of trying to think of a way that we could make it without having to stick hundreds of binder clips in here so that this doesn't happen. See how it kind of, they slide down because they've got room. So we're still trying to figure that out to kind of sturdy up the doors. But other than that, this is the basic cage size. Okay, so this is halfway done. I'm in the process of tiling the foam board. Now the only reason I'm tiling it is because foam board is like a really heavy, sturdy Bristol board. So it's not really going to absorb anything very well. Could very easily get damaged. So what I decided to do, because the foam board was a lot easier for me to get a hold of, especially since I had all these pieces already in my house from when I do photography, is glue it together with hot glue and then tile over top of it. So the tile will give it a bit of strength because it doesn't line up with where I had to glue the pieces together. But as well, I will be putting quite a bit of blankets and fleece and everything over top of it to prevent anything from soaking into it. But I just thought this way is an easy prevention to make it last a lot longer, because it is tiled. So if something like a pea does get through, I can easily clean it up without it soaking into the foam board and making a mess and me having to replace the foam board. Okay, so as you can see, I finished laying the tile. I cut the extra. Again, I made it at the back so that it's a little uneven, but you'll never know because we're covering it up, but you also can't really see it from here anyways. And it looks like I got my measurements pretty good because everything looks nice, even, looks like it fits perfectly. So what I'm going to start doing now is laying down the towels and the fleece and putting the rest of his cage together. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I've got Phineas's cage the way that I want it. As you can see here, here's the layer of foam core with foam board with the tile. I've put down some towels, and then I had some black fleece, which was quite large, so it's actually kind of doubled through most of it. I will be changing up his toys and everything periodically, but he's pooped quite a bit in his fishy and a little bed that I made him, so I want to wash that stuff first before I put it in here. We'll see how this works. I might have to make some modifications, but I bought a log to use as kind of a ramp to get him into kind of the litter box eating area. His food's right there. And I'm going to try a water bottle. Already I'm noticing it kind of leak, and I'll have to see how he's using it. But let's see what Finny thinks about this, because it's him that we made this for. Again, this is a 2x5 storage cube, house. Come on, Phineas. This is your new house. Yes, this is your new house.